Hi. Okay, let me first check a few things. Before I guys, I need to drinks. Yay. That worked. Okay, so now I should be able to see y'all's comments. Hi. Yeah, hi. Let's see. I hope you can hear me clearly and loudly. Today we'll be drawing a few chapters of my webtoon. Oh, so many already. Hi. Let me just quickly drink that. And yeah. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing great. I hope Christmas is or like the winter holidays are treating you currently well. I know technically it isn't quite yet, but there's a certain mood coming up. We have been decorating lately here, and yeah, it's been fun but stressful. Yeah. I've decided not to put up any music because I later want to upload these videos on YouTube, so you can, if you missed one, you can just go and watch one. And another reason is that my YouTube is kind of slowly. Hi. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hi. Yeah, and my YouTube has kind of been on hold for a while now, so yeah, so I can like use the space that I have, and you know, currently I need to expand more on different social medias. And yeah. Hi. Yeah. So from now on I'll be reading the comments because I don't think you can read them on the if I download the video. So we'll be doing a lot of line art today. So yeah. Ugh, I hate it, but like every artist has to go through line art. The topic for today, at least on our Instagram, we kind of talked about weird documentary obsessions, and if you don't know, I have a weird documentary obsessions about airplane accidents. Yes, I'm weird. I know that. And there are quite a few that are quite interesting. For me, to be honest, the most interesting is the German wings accidents. Since it's very since I am from Germany, and so yeah, this is one big accident where a pilot decided that he didn't want to live anymore, and so he crash landed the plane into the ground. And yeah, it isn't. It's a difficult topic to talk about, but I think it generally fits very well with the current talk about mental health. and especially like with pilots, just there's a question of what information is allowed to give out and what isn't, because in Germany we have kind of this rule that information about your health isn't you aren't allowed to share unless especially unless you as a person yourself, as the patient, are allowing to share it to someone else. And yeah, so this was a huge question back then, where people were like, are we allowed to force people to tell the truth about doctors, and what if these doctors lie about the certificate that they give out to people? And some still do, and yeah. And the pilot or the airplane, I don't know what you call it in English, the industry, quote unquote, isn't the best one, since there's a lot of pressure, especially now with, for example, the Thomas Cook airplane line that isn't active anymore. I think it went broke this or last year during the big sea pandemic. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah. And now there are more pilots who want to fly, but the requirements are very, very hard, and so it's getting more and more difficult. But again, if you're a pilot yourself, you can feel free to give out a bit of experience if you have that. Because I'd like to hear if something changed, or if it's just if it got better or got worse. I mean, I can imagine it got worse. Yeah. Another flight accident that really interested me in a special case was Greek airplane accident. I'm not too sure, since it's a while ago since I heard about it, or the last time I watched the documentary was months ago. But there was basically this ghost airplane flight, or at least it was called that, because the airplane just seemed to have vanished. People lost contact to it, and so military jets had to be sent out. And as they looked into the plane, they found that the people were sleeping and not awake. And they were confused as to why that happened. They later found out it was because the gas mask didn't function very well, or there was some deficit of some sort. And so yeah, everyone in the airplane fell asleep, and so the autopilot just was continuing to run the airplane. And yeah, then someone appeared in the cockpit who actually was awake, who had a few working what are they called, gas tanks or air tanks. And that person in fact was someone who wanted to become a pilot. Am I drawing on the light? Yeah. And so they wanted to become a pilot. And the thing was, if I remember correctly, when they got to the front and got into, they had run off of fuel, and before they could reach anyone, they tried to reach someone, and that one's not looking good. And so when they tried and saved the airplane with the people inside of it, they kind of what do you call it? So they tried to save it, but they didn't manage it to, and so yeah. Yeah, they died, and it's called the Ghost Flight because everyone fell asleep. If you're into these kind of documentaries, I can really suggest you watch Mayday. They have a lot of interesting flight documentaries. Like, if you need to listen to something in the background, it's really helpful. For example, if you do like a line art where you don't need to think at all, or just a little bit, and yeah, you can just listen to something in the background. It tends to help me. Yeah, it's so particular that everyone fell asleep. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of creepy even to think about it. Imagine you're in the jet, military jet, and you see this airplane, and everyone seems to be sleeping, and you have no idea why, because fact was it wasn't even night; it was day. And you see this and you're thinking, oh my god, what's happening there? And you have no idea. You try and reach the cockpit and the pilots, but even them, they aren't reacting to it. And it's really particular and creepy. I know I would have freaked out at least. I mean, there are some creepy airplane accidents. I'm not too sure about the exact details, but I remember one accident where an airplane crashed, and then some what do you call them? Some things were salvageable, and so they added them to different airplanes, because you know you don't need to throw away faulty like things. You can like spare some, what are they called? Some like mechanical tiles or something. And so that's what they did. They took some things and brought them into other airplanes. And what happened was, people all over different airplanes where those different tiles would be found, reported to have seen people, ghosts from the crashed airplane, which is also very creepy, because it was many people that claimed to have seen these ghosts and also have interacted with them. That's also a creepy story you could look into. It's really interesting, at least, how so many people can mass hallucinate. It's really intriguing. Are you speedrunning those panels? What the heck? Yeah, I'm rather quick with the line art. It usually it depends, but I usually don't take more than like an hour for like 20 panels. I haven't counted the time really, but yeah, I don't take long for these panels anymore. I think that's just from continuously working on panels, which is how I got faster. That's letting speak rather quickly. Oh, I'm speed. Yeah. I guess I am. I'm lightning queen. I'm speed. Thank you. It's impressive. Thank you so much. I don't know how you picked it up, so I wish I could tell you how, but I guess it's just continuously working on panels. It's, yeah, but I always kind of was, I don't like the nose. Yeah. I always was kind of fast at art, even in school. I think most drawings I got finished during 2 hours of school. And yeah, I had to spend the rest hours that other people's were needing to figure out how to finish the drawing. I could spend differently, which is, yeah, it makes sense. I always knew you were fast, but I never had a visual rep of it all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess some people are just faster. I don't know how this works, to be honest. But now you have a visual representation of it. But I guess also what makes me kind of quicker are that my lines aren't as polished and like they're kind of messy. Well, at least I feel like they are. But I'm just recently trying out to have like a bigger art style. Yeah, just because I don't know, it gives it much more character than having like thinner lines. Doesn't mean that thinner lines doesn't look good. I've seen thinner line art styles that are just perfect. But yeah, I quite like it. Also, what the heck? I'm just seeing this with 1.3k likes. What the hell, you guys? What the hell? How are there so many? Or is that just I think that's just the likes I have in general. I don't know. I need to look it up, but fucking hell. Oops, I probably shouldn't let's ignore that word. Yeah. Trying. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm quick too. Not with line art though. I'm so slow at line art. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's just a really individual thing. I think, and it can depend on the line art. It also can like depend on other stuff in the if you're just a fast person or not, or just something in the middle. But yeah. Oops. Don't worry about that. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I won't disappear. I like the flight MH Malaysia. What's the number again? I forgot, but there was a flight that quote unquote disappears, that people still can't find to this day, or at least the record. People have been thinking that it is a flight that someone they theorized that someone just like the German Wings flight just tried to disappear and make like a suicide out of it, or that I don't know. There are so many theories, and it's honestly quite disturbing that the airplane still hasn't been found, or at least the corpses aren't, because yeah, many people still, many families still don't know what happened to the passengers, and yeah, it's a really sad story. You should look into it. It's also quite interesting. What else? There are all kinds of airplane accidents, so I'm sure there'll be something for you. I mean, there are also great ones with the Hudson River landing, if you're aware, where an airplane had to land on the Hudson because they just couldn't reach the next airport because animals had been stuck, and now they couldn't just fly anymore, and yeah, needed to softly land on water. And since before that no one else had been able to land completely safely on the water, people feared and didn't want the pilots to attempt it, but they attempted it anyways, and yeah, as you may or may not know, the landing went safely. People were quick to react, and tourist boats, I think, were near, and so they were able to save every passenger. I don't think anyone got greatly hurt, except for maybe some scares. But yeah, it was a very safe landing, apparently. Oh. Oh, the bells are ringing in our town. But they announced that, I don't know if you can hear it through the live, but, they, wanted to ring it since it's the first, Advent. I don't know what you call it in English. And, yeah, so they wanted to ring the bells to announce it. Yeah, let me just drink a little bit. Oh no, it's up to 2.6k likes. Oh wow. That's impressive. I never expected that much, but you are amazing. Yeah. But these were the airplane documentaries that have stuck a lot to me. Feel free to share any airplane accidents if you have interesting ones yourself, or just generally any questions you might want to ask. Do I really have to draw the hand? Sorry. I do not want to draw that hand. Thank you. You deserve it. Thank you. That's so nice. I'm noticing that the live is a bit, what do you call it? Slower on the phone. Meanwhile, I'm recording here. That's an interesting fact to know. So, I guess you see everything just a bit slower than it actually is, or unless you are seeing that at the speed. I don't know what you're seeing, I'm just seeing what's on my phone. It's okay, no one wants to draw hands. Yeah, it's a complete mood. Hands are so difficult. And like, if I didn't have to draw them, I wouldn't, but like, that's a very positive thing of drawing webcomics. You have to draw certain things, and if you draw certain things over an amount of time, you get better at it. And yeah, so I've improved a lot over the times. If you want, I can show you the first panels which I drew back in January this year, or at least published in January this year. Just say so. But yeah, I'm very happy to be able to draw my characters. That's funny, Kara doesn't exactly look as heavy as I am drawing her. I'm a bad parent, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Comics forced me to draw the wheels of a train, so I know that's an oddly specific thing, and yeah, it's typical that webcomics kind of do this, that you have to draw very specific things. It's if you want to challenge yourself, draw a webcomic. your art will thank you later. Or just what last time was talked about, draw incorrect quotes. These are also like a ton of fun. Just generate some incorrect quote and just draw your character. Yeah, it's also a fun way to kind of meet your characters and show a bit more of the fun side or the dumb side. So it's a big recommendation if you feel like you've lost your interest in characters, just have fun with them and draw them in AOs or incorrect quotes or anything like that, and then you'll fall in love with them a bit more, which helps me a lot, because at the beginning I wasn't quite in love with the characters as I am now. Ooh, a fun cane finger face. But yeah. That's just what I'd recommend if you want to fall in love with your characters more. Just play around. You're allowed to play around. I think a friend of mine and I had a talk about self-insert OCs, which yeah, if you don't know, people have been hating on them, and I don't know why, because self-inserting yourself into a story is so much fun. And that's what people mostly do it for, just to have fun. And it's so mean that people try to hate on them just because they want to have fun. It's a shame. But I guess that's just life. Some people don't like others to have fun, and so they ruin it for everyone. But that's just life. There are a lot of people who ruin the fun for everyone. Hint, hint, hint. We are still 5 people in this live stream. That's impressive. Again, if you want me to talk about something else than strange documentaries or interesting documentaries, or like more art-related things, feel free to ask me. Like, these are very loosely, so yeah. I used to have a face. Hi! Nice to see you, Kono. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you! That's very sweet of you. That's very, very, very sweet of you. Oh. Yeah. Again, anything. If there's anything you'd like me to talk about, someone gifted me on my life, and now I'm giving it to someone else. Oh, that's very cute. That's very wholesome. That's like a Christmas gift that doesn't stop giving. That's very nice. Christmas already. Time flies by. Already cold. Just looking who's still there. Nice. 6 people, that's hella impressive. Oh, I never thought I'd get so many, but hi, welcome, nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, Jamie looking salty. Don't look so salty, boy. Hey, salty. Well, I have weird, but gotta go home. I'll reconnect later if you're still alive. Yeah, sure. Go home. Or arrive safely, I hope. Bye bye. Thank you for sending those roses, Kono. That's very sweet of you. I'm still new, so I have no idea what they actually do. But I'll find out eventually. Oh, but that's very sweet. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah. If no one wants to ask any questions, I guess we could go back to topics of strange documentaries. I think besides the airplane documentary phase that I have, or yeah, I have and had, there's also the Titanic documentary phase I had. You can money in your TikTok account and you can set it into more coins on TikTok. Oh, and thank you for those sweets. Yeah, I guess so. Just I've never really thought about spending money on social media. Just because currently I don't personally have it, and yeah, especially with like current worldwide situation, I'd rather avoid spending money on things. So yeah. That's just safer for me. But if other dudes are able to do it and support their creators, that's amazing. And it's very, very lovely. So yeah, it's highly appreciated if people do that. Background again. You see these shows, they are gonna be full up. I just usually do that later since I want the characters to be lined ready. And then I'll go back and add the books. Yeah. I'm too lazy to get myself like a shelf brush or something like that, so I'm usually doing it by hand. I think on Clip Studio Paint there might be there is a brush for bookshelves, if I remember correctly, or like books, but I don't know about Procreate, since Procreate doesn't have an inbuilt like brush shop. They do have a site where you can get like brushes, but it's outside of the app. But I mean, like, technically you only need those that you already have. It's just if they aren't to your taste, like, you can experiment with different working brushes. And there are some pretty cool ones for free. I mean, the one I'm currently using I got completely free. I mean, I got all of them completely free. You're looking at them. Or some I made myself, like this one. It's just like a watermark. Here. Drawing the eyes. I've lately started to draw the eyes like that, like leaving here space, and coloring it later with the hair color. Just I don't know why I picked it up necessarily, but I don't know, it started looking good. And so I guess I started doing it, and people really haven't said it looked bad, so I'm still continuing to do it. This was not an invitation to say it's bad, lol. I can be very, very self-conscious about my art, especially since I have a lot of areas that I want to improve on. But I never practice, like, oh no. I forgot to add these. I've forgotten to add them in these other drawings. Oh no, please don't tell me. Just checking up. My dumb ass. Seems like didn't. And it was just this one. Lucky. Soup. Again, you can feel free to ask me anything, or just watch. That's fine too. If you want something in your background, I can continue talking about weird documentary obsessions. I mean, I'm sure we all kind of have these. At least most people have these. Like, I mean, many people have true crime addictions, which is honestly completely fair. Or like iceberg videos are super interesting. Or just any topic about moral debates, which I personally find very interesting if they are like if they are well researched, and if they play on both sides, unless the other side is like true crime is too scary for me. Yeah, I can get that. Especially if there are some people, like I think Mr. Ballon on YouTube, who makes this kind of things. he creates them so moody, and yeah, I can honestly understand if people don't like to watch them or like are scared, especially if you watch them like at night. You probably shouldn't. You could get extreme nightmares from it. Just as a warning. Although I've never gotten nightmares, but but since the brain tends to create dreams based off of the things you last thought of, or at least saw or watched, they tend to be what do you call it? Just very influenced by the things you watched last. And so yeah, that's why I generally wouldn't recommend it unless you don't dream very often, or yeah, well, stuff like that. Weird dreams are also super interesting. Lately a few friends have been having a weird like dream about getting a child, and yeah, it's also very weird. Or like the weirdest dream I have, or at least I had, was like getting lost in the Kremlin from Russia, or in Moscow, the one. It was oddly specific, to say the least. I've also had a lot of get lost in nightmares, in train stations, or just in theme parks. Which, if you do dream research, you'll find out that it has to do something with your emotional state, and I can tell you a lot about it, well, or at least something along the lines. Yeah, that's such a random dream. Yeah, it is. But we can control it. It's sometimes so weird. I mean, I once had a dream of being kidnapped by a infamous historical figure. I won't tell you who it was, but pretty infamous for doing really bad stuff. And I was like so confused when I woke up. Like, why? Why that person out of all people? I mean, at least let it be some cool guy who isn't like a asshat. But my brain apparently said no and wanted me to dream about that guy. And so I did. And I woke up and was super confused. But that's dreams, I guess. And that's what makes them so interesting. I mean, I got a lot of story ideas from my dreams sometimes, or like from daydreams. And so they can be interesting and fun, especially if you learn to control your dreams, like a lucid dreaming or something. Yeah, that's something people can do. Although there is sleep paralysis, I think it's called, which isn't quite funny, which I've heard some people have. where they just can move and something, and they, I don't know if it's exactly dreaming or if they are awake during this, but they feel like something creepy is coming up to them, and or at least along the lines of that. Dreams are also so interesting. Like, yeah. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. I'm still so so impressed that it's so many people. I didn't expect that at all. But I guess this is when you announced that you're live streaming. Although I didn't really make a lot of advertisements, just Insta and I think a bit of Twitter and maybe a bit of TikTok too. I need to look from where you all are coming from. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream much longer, maybe 9 minutes. Since if I do want to upload this on YouTube, I need to have space in my phone, since I'm probably downloading it directly to my phone, and I can't continue live streaming for hours. I know, I forgot, I still have my drink. It's bitter cold by now, oh well. But yeah, I don't have much space on my phone, so I need to be careful that I don't overload it. Maybe I'll directly upload it to my computer and I'll save it there. Yeah. Again, if you have any topic or something, you can ask me almost everything. I will not talk about stuff that is directed at my home or some more private things. But I mean, that's like common sense, I think. Yeah. Can't believe it's almost 1 hour. I'm hoping to get better at streaming because I have a problem of, or at least difficulty to articulate what I want to say, and I hope streaming kind of is able to help it, to help that, to get better at talking with people. And the anonymity of social media, I think, helps too. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. The year's almost over. Oh my god. I can't believe it's almost over. I'm getting 21 next year and I don't want to get older. Help. Ooh, hi! Nice to see you. Glad you're here. Although I'm probably not gonna stream for... no, this is this your first stream? No, this is actually my second stream. But my first full-on planned stream, I think I did a test stream during the week, just to try things out, how these work, and what I can do, what I can't do, and sort of stuff like that. So I'm still getting used to it. Hi, I'm back. Nice to see you back. Yeah, so this is just again to sort of get used to it. I'm probably gonna try live streaming on Instagram as well, just because some people don't have TikTok, and I want to include them as well in my streaming. So next week is gonna be on Instagram. Oh. Oh. We only have like 6 to 8 pounds to go. Oh, and Jamie is looking sad. I'm a bad parent. Jamie, don't look so sad. You'll get through it. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't visited my Insta yet, go do it, please. I have cards in my bio, so you can easily access my Insta. Jamie looks either sad or angry on my phone. Yeah. Yeah. His bean should smile more. But I mean, to be honest, if you have read Twilight's Moon, which is my webcomic, be right back. Yeah. If you've read my webcomic, you know Jamie doesn't have any reason to smile currently. They live through one bad thing to the other, and I'm not really helping. So I'm hoping the Christmas special I'm currently drawing can make things better. I'll do it right now, haha. I think I missed the context to that, but oh, you mean reading my... Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, that's sweet. Or at least, I think it's something along the lines of visiting my social media. That's very sweet. You're so sweet. I think TikTok is a really nice community if it wants to be. Although I have encountered some pretty toxic things in here. But it's generally so sweet. I did not expect it to be like that. Which is also nice, and which is why I don't regret coming here. Although the initial scare. I used to be on TikTok 3 years ago actually. But then I left because I was getting into political TikTok and / human rights activist TikTok, which it's not necessarily a place, toxic place to be, but it can get overwhelming. So be careful if you interact with these things. Because social media for me is something where I want to have a break of all of these, and currently it's evolving to be the exact opposite. So I try to be more on art TikTok. And yeah. So you really need to be careful with what kind of niche you want on TikTok. I mean, we all know straight TikTok. Nothing against the straights. But some videos on there are interesting and I don't know, weird to me. I'm sorry. But yeah, you do you have fun with your things. I'm just gonna not dabble in them. But I guess that's just opinion, I guess. If you like straight TikTok, you do you. Let's say since there aren't many panels anymore, I'll just try and finish these. And then we can leave it off. Then I've come at a good where I want to be and can start coloring. The reason why I'm happy to have been able to draw so many people is I'm behind on buffer episodes, which as a webcomic artist you need to have. It's so important. So yeah, don't ever start a webtoon without having buffer episodes, at least some sort of way to update regularly, because you'll need to update regularly, because from what I've experienced, if you don't upload in a certain amount of time, you'll get into what I'd call webtoons a sleeping list, where you're like not promoted at all, and it's gonna get difficult to get subs, which happened to me after my first arc break, because I took like 3 months off. This isn't exactly healthy, but we know webtoon can kind of be like unhealthy as fuck. With recent allegations, but that's gonna be a topic for another day, I think. The last 3 panels. Another fun cane face. I absolutely adore these man-child, this man-child. It's so fun to see him just like react to everything. And if I had a Discord on my own, I think I'd definitely add some of their faces up to the reaction stickers, because I don't know, it's just for fun. Just like this one. Zoom. I also love drawing fun faces. I don't know why, but it's relaxing, and it doesn't take as much time as when you're drawing like these kind of more detailed. Panels. So yeah, that's also sort of like a way to get more panels into, just sneak in 1 or 2 cute panels. Of course, if the mood isn't right, you shouldn't do that. Or yeah, if you don't set up the mood for it. But like, I mean, it can also work, it seems. That's but you have to keep in mind that it could distract. The reaction stickers would be so great. Yeah, they would. I don't think you can have these on TikTok, but I'll try to find out if you can, because if you can, this would be hella cool. But I doubt. I doubt it. So I need to create another Discord server just to have my own little stickers. Starts laughing, Momo. There's someone crying, and then someone. When you said if the mood isn't right, I thought of someone crying, and then someone walks in and starts laughing, Momo. Yeah, that's exactly like it. That's exactly what I meant. Like, and then if the person is like crying and just suddenly you see someone laughing. Of course, it could also work, but if you want to portray the character as crazy or batshit insane, then it can work. But like, if this person just, if you want to portray them as normal, you wouldn't draw the person like coming in and laughing immediately. Unless you want to portray something like Schadenfreude, which is like when someone falls and you're laughing because that someone has fallen, because you hate that person. There's actually a lot of humor on it. Yeah. Damn, we are already finished. Which, 1 hour we managed to draw this. It's insane. Yeah, that's my Leonard speed, huh? Yeah. These are all the ones I've sketched already. I still need to finish some of these because I just what I like to do is first sketch in the general poses and then later on add the characters. Another fun little thingy. That's just the general way I go about it. And damn, already at episode chapter 41 soon. Oh wow, and we're only at the second arc. I have quite a few planned in, but yeah, we'll see where the journey goes. And yeah. So I think this should be it. Thank you for joining my stream. It was really fun. Again, I plan to do this every second week on TikTok and every other week on Instagram, just again to get a rhythm for it. And if you want to watch the complete stream, visit my YouTube. I'll see if I can add like a link to it, since I don't think I have. Since I have a link on my card, which is again in my bio. But yeah, I'll definitely add it or notify y'all if it's when it's up, and if it's up. Again, I'm very grateful that you came, and yeah, hoping to see you next time. Bye. Oops. Bye bye.